If they set that android free, it will be the end of all of us! No!
Yo, welcome back to the SuiShi Sessions podcast, where fire meets water and chaos meets balance. I'm your boy Bonafide Hustler, holding down the flame, man.
And down the koi fish swimming against the current. You already know who it is. Movie D Cipheus on all social media platforms. And together we're here to drop mad Zenkai energy, stories and inspiration for all listeners, anime heads, dream chasers, and creatives alike. Let's get into it, man.
So I'm a big WWE fan, right? You know, so I'm just going to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Roman Reigns went from being booed out of the building to running WWE like a final boss. This man's title reign over 1,000 days. It isn't just historic. It's career redefining. You know, I took his mantra, addicted to greatness, and I applied that to everything that I do. That's how I created the story of the Forbidden One and continue to push my music when all these voices in my head like Randy Orton were telling me to stop. Now look at us. Magic.
Bro, the tribal chief gimmick shifted the whole energy of the WWE. The man went from force face to one of the greatest heels ever. His mic work leveled up. His presence changed. It's like he finally became him. And the bloodline story, cinematic. It's anime level storytelling at best, man. Roman really feels like Madara Uchiha in the WWE, bro. Unstoppable. Legendary. But the real question is, did that title reign put him into the Mount Rushmore of wrestling yet? Or does he still need a perfect ending, to cement his legacy? I think he's good, man. I mean, he's been at it and cracking at it for like a minute.
I mean, I'm going to say yeah. Only because he propelled the business ahead of his time and brought in new fans who weren't watching wrestling. Like, he made wrestling cool to watch again. And I mean, there's going to be haters regardless. But at the end of the day, that's Roman Reigns. Like you said, he the Madara Uchiha of the WWE.
Speaking of Madara Uchiha, can we segue into Naruto for the anime heads? Like, we gotta have the conversation. Which era of Naruto hits harder? Is it the original or is it Shippuden? I gotta stand on the hill, bro. OG Naruto brought that raw emotion and grit. I even enjoyed the filler of Naruto. The original Naruto filler, you can't tell me nothing. There's not a single bad filler in my opinion. Man, the Gar versus Rock Lee fight, the ankle weights dropping, man, iconic. If we can get that, like, not the whole video clip, but like a gif of it with the weights dropping, that'd be insane for the video. We gotta have that. Put that in there. But yeah, but you knew it was getting real. As soon as you seen that, man, the whole tuning exams, it was kids killing kids, man. It was like, the show literally had kids being mercenaries to fight and do missions to unmatched, man. This is even before like Jujutsu Kaisen and like what's the other one? Can't think of that name. Demon Slayer. I don't watch that show. I really like. Alright, if you watched earlier episodes, you already know I don't really care for Demon Slayer like that. I'm sorry. Y'all can hate on me. Y'all can hate on the show. I don't care. I just can't do it, man. It's too generic. It's took too much from other animes, and it's the progression of it. It's just way too slow. There's no reason that show should not have ended already. I'm segueing like a mug, but like, I must say, I'm gonna give it Demon Slayer though. I love the music. I love the OSTs, I love the opening and ending songs, and I love the fight scenes. But the story, I can do without it. But, that's y'all cake, y'all enjoy it.
Whoa, hold up, swole up. Now Shippuden is when Naruto became a legend. Let's not forget that. The Pain arc, this dude Pain pulled up on the whole village, dropped bodies, packed up Jiraiya, packed up Kakashi, and about packed up Hinata. You know, it just so happened that Naruto arrived just in the nick of time and made that man see the error in his ways. You know, now I'm not gonna lie. Naruto definitely should have packed up Pain behind Jiraiya though. I'm just gonna be with it.
But yeah, since we're talking about like iconic fight scenes, like Kimetsu no Yaiba has those for sure. But that Naruto versus Sasuke at the Valley of the End, look that thing up at 60 frames per second on YouTube, man. The music, everything. I'm talking like the raw English sub, bro. No Diddy pause for sure on that. You know, it was emotional. The OSTs, the unreleased OSTs, I still go back and listen to those. Bone chilling, man. The raw grit and emotion. Sasuke really was going to kill Naruto. You thought he was. You know, this is way before the Kage Summit. Man, we're just talking about Roman needing a perfect ending. That's how you end a good story. And segue into something new. Even if he doesn't continue to come back and wrestle, someone else can pick up that torch and be his successor. You know, and that's the thing with anime and everything, you know. Everything we do is to be creative and do what we love to do and push that out and inspire the next generation to do it too. And that's what SuiShi is for me. That's what SuiSi Sessions is for me too, you know. I love to have these talks. I love to have these conversations. I love to get the conversation going with anime fans. Man, let's chalk this thing up, man. What you feeling on it?
You want to talk emotion? Sasuke versus Itachi is probably the most emotional rivalry in anime history, period. The tension, the reveals, the heartbreak. Sasuke had to pull out all the stops just to beat this man, just to find out that his brother was a hero who sacrificed everything for his little brother. You know, that hits in the feels, man.
I get all that, but OG Naruto gave us growth, bro. It's the alpha before the omega that is Shippuden. I'm not even talking about Boruto. I won't even go there. You know I'm not going to talk about that. But, again, Rock Lee versus Gaara, iconic. Then Gaara comes back and saves him from Kimimaro. Neji versus Hinata. Sibling, family rivalry, even though they're not siblings, they're cousins. But yeah, you know what I mean. That was emotional, intense. Naruto shouting over the edge, trying to come down there to whoop Neji, bro. His declaration, like, "Hey man, you had to do her like that, man. Y'all family, right? Like, why you do her like that? Now I gotta kick your butt, Mrs. Puff. I'm gonna kick his butt."
I'm saying Shippuden is the championship reign, but OG Naruto is like the underdog rise. You know, you need both stories. It's like Roman Reigns. You don't get the tribal chief without the big dog. And that's just like us, man. We didn't get here to chase our dreams and drop these gems for everybody. And we didn't come from a rock and a hard place. You know, we had to go through what we went through in order to be where we at now. You know, it's like Lil Wayne said, man, fuck how we used to be. Now we how we need to be.
Exactly. It's all sway.